Happy Tuesday, Run Junkies. Time for another weekend update. This week, it's all about the mad scramble to get ready for Star Wars. I'm not ready. We have, what, 10 days before we leave for Star Wars Rival Run, and I'm not ready. I'm ready to run 3 races. I have the miles in my legs. I'm ready to do that. That's about all I'm ready for. We're sliding into taper. I'm feeling really good, so let's get this week started. Okay, so now that we're sliding into taper, here is what my week looks like. So 2 Orange Theory sessions, a long run, a track workout, and 2 easy runs. So I gotta get my workout week started. So much to do. I'm going to finish Ahsoka today. I am almost out of blue paint. I ran to the craft store to buy another tube. I probably won't need nearly all of this, but I want to finish a couple stripes here and then blend those stripes into my mini ears. Then I have other smaller projects that I want to work on as well, and I haven't even started on Hera. This is Kanan Jarrus Season 3 blindfold. Okay, this is going to, Dave's gonna wear this kind of on top of his hat. He's gonna wear just a basic baseball cap, but this is gonna get Velcroed to that cap. I'm actually really happy with how all of this has come together so far. Really, really super happy, so. I kind of feel like I'm spending time on a costume that I'm not even gonna bring down. It's a little disconcerting when, I don't know how I'm gonna pack it. I don't know how I'm gonna wear it. I don't know if it's even gonna stay on for a 5K. I don't know, I'm apprehensive. I'm not giving up yet. I still have a week. But if I can't figure it out by the weekend, then I'm gonna scrap it and just say, you know what, I'll figure something else out. I do have a backup. My backup is gonna be R2-D2 for the half, so everything will get pushed back. That I sewed a seam inside out. I sewed one seam correctly and I sewed the other seam inside out. So I have to rip the seam out and start over on the one side. I'm really struggling with Hera. I really want to run as Hera, but I'm starting to feel like, is this more trouble than it's worth? Am I spending too much time on a costume that I might not even wear, right? I don't know if I'm even gonna wear it until I get it all put together. So I'm asking the question, do I wanna even bother right now? Ahsoka's done, R2-D2's done, Sabine can be done. I don't have to do much with her. So really, I do have 3 costumes. Why am I busting my butt to do this right now? I don't know, I'm really frustrated. I'm really super frustrated and I'm tired. It's 6:30 and I need to call it a day. Tomorrow I'll get back at it and maybe I'll have this right. Okay, you guys, yesterday I was working on this thing. I didn't like the canvas, I didn't like the color. It wasn't coming together the way I was hoping and I just didn't know how I was gonna work with this. So I started over. I found a fleece, like an off-white fleece, and I thought, okay, fleece is gonna be hot, but I might be able to work with it. The reason I chose this is it does have a bit of stretch to it, so once the whole thing is put together, I have some wiggle room. And this is the result. Now, it's not quite fitted yet, and it's certainly not done, but right now it's actually pretty darn close. Okay guys, it's costume test running time. Today I have one costume ready to go, and that is Ahsoka. Now the importance of test running a costume is so you know where any problem points might be. If something chafes, if something doesn't work, we'll have to see how that goes. You wanna get on the treadmill? Okay, that was 3 miles on the treadmill in the full Ahsoka costume. Let me walk you through what I'm actually wearing right now. The ears and the lekku I built myself. Ears from the Joyful Mouse tutorial. I will leave a link to that in the description. The lekku I made up as I went along, but it is white performance fabric stuffed with craft foam and painted with fabric paint. The dress has 3 pieces. It's got the tank top, a skirt, and a belt piece, and that is all from Fit for a Princess on Etsy, link in the description. Everything else is basically out of my run closet. This was a bit warm. However, I knew that going into it. This actually feels okay. It started kind of slipping and settling in a little bit. As I ran, it wasn't that bad. I could turn my head fine, and yes, I feel like I'm gonna whack somebody with the back lekku, but it still seemed to work okay. So, let's take this off. Now, I do have to say, wow, it's so much cooler. I do have to say, this is a very comfortable costume. If it rains, what I may do is just wear the ears. Okay, I don't know that I want to get the lekku completely soaked. You still get the idea, and it works. But we'll have to see what happens on race day. This was a successful test. I'm going to go upstairs and I'm going to wash all of the stuff that needs washing so I can pack it. That is one costume done. Biggest problem with this whole thing is that I only have about 1.5 inches of my skin that the silicone from the lekku is holding on to. So the silicone is basically pulling my whole head back.
Last long run before Star Wars weekend. I'm really close to having my costumes done, and I'm just making sure that I have all my ducks in a row to get ready for that. Tomorrow I have a hair appointment. My son comes home from school, and we are in the final stretch to Star Wars. We leave Thursday morning at dark 30. Our flight is at 6 a.m., which means we will be at the expo, hopefully by 1 or 2 o'clock. But we're looking forward to seeing you guys there. I'm gonna finish off my run with Miko the Wonder Mutt here. Mwah. He really needed to go for a run today. He was so excited that I was getting ready to go running. I will check in with you guys in a bit. Happy April 1st. I'm about to go dye my hair purple. Right about now is when I start counting down in hours rather than days, because there is a lot yet to do and every hour counts. I have to admit, I'm a little nervous. 45-year-old mom dyeing her hair to look like a 16-year-old Mandalorian munitions specialist. Oh my gosh. I love it. Oh, wow. What do you think? That is so awesome. I love the bag. Look at how orange. That is fun. Oh my goodness. Yep. Next year's season 2, so we'll do blue and green. I love it. I have the most amazing hairstylist, and she is, I mean, she's incredible. Look at what she did.
Hey guys, we have Hera Syndulla. This is the third costume I'm test running today on the treadmill. I'm gonna do about 20-30 minutes just to see how it feels. Let's just say we were up late last night, making sure that the headgear all fit together. Lots of Velcro, a little bit of spit, and a lot of prayers. Basically, I've been practicing walking around with it for an hour or so at a time. Yes, it's tight, but it's not so uncomfortable that I can't handle it after a little bit of time. We spent an hour, hour and a half just trying to figure out how we were gonna put it all together and make it stick so it doesn't fall off. Now, I can move around just fine like this, but I haven't run on the treadmill yet. I have no idea how this is gonna run in a natural arm swing. I have no idea how that's gonna work. So we're gonna find out. What to say? Okay, I did 30 minutes on the treadmill plus another 5 minutes of strides, and everything stayed in place. I did have to stop and adjust every once in a while. The silicone of the leg will kind of slide back, and I kind of figured that it would. I can move my head around fairly well, but in doing so, I'm kind of aggravating that slip problem. I am starting to sweat a little bit. The only thing I cannot simulate here in the dry climate of Denver is Florida's humidity. Yes, this 2 layers on top and the long pants, they're all warm. This is definitely warm. Is it workable for a 5K at a super easy pace? Yes, absolutely. Overall, a successful test, but the challenge is not yet over because now we have to figure out how we're gonna get this to Florida undamaged.
Morning everybody, I'm out for my last shakeout run before Star Wars Rival Run weekend. We leave tomorrow morning. My son has gone off to school. My dog has gone off to the kennel to be boarded. And we're finishing everything up. Actually, I'm shooting this video and I want to get this video done today so I can upload it and shoot it out to you tomorrow. It's a beautiful day. Feels really good to be out for a nice shakeout run. And I got a lot of packing to do. I will check in with you in a few minutes when I get home to pack.
Hey guys, I am almost done packing for Star Wars Rival Run weekend. My son's all packed. Dave is close to packed. No, actually, I still have a lot to do here. Before I go today, I want to point out a couple of things. First off, Gerald Resnick over at RezRuns did a great video about costume guidelines and a bit more elaboration on the Star Wars Rival Run event guide. You can check that video out. I've left a link in the description below. And yes, I will be traveling with my family, but I hope that does not stop you from saying hi on course or in the parks, wherever you happen to see me. And please do not forget about the meetup. That meetup will take place at Disney Springs over at the House of Blues end near the old Cirque du Soleil building. That will be Friday, April 5th from 3 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. Really hope you can make it. This was a stressful week, and it usually is the week before a Run Disney weekend, but I'm really happy with how it all turned out. All of my costumes turned out great. I'm excited about my son's and my husband's costumes, and I think we are gonna have a fantastic time. One thing that's kind of interesting to me, and I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to balance it, but the last time my family came with me to a Run Disney event was Avengers in 2017, and a lot has changed with this channel. There are so many of you that come say hi in the parks, and I really hope you do that. I am so happy with how my costumes turned out, and I know a couple of you guys have spoken up and said, aren't you gonna be a little warm? I'm like, yeah, I know. Yes, I will be very warm. I know that going in. That's not going to be a surprise to me. But I'm not running these at a full tilt. I'm probably gonna walk both the 5K and the 10K more often than I'm running. Again, I'm with my family. I am with my 11-year-old who is a little speedy, but at short distances, and my husband who doesn't run regularly. So we will be taking it slow. Again, photo passes forever. My question for you today is this: if you are running Star Wars Rival Run, what characters, if any, are you dressing as? Let me know in the comment section down below so I can look for you. As always, give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and don't forget to subscribe. That's gonna be it for me today, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Until I see you again, go find your awesome. May the Force be with you, and happy running.